Y'all, I haven't made a cooking video in so long, so I decided to record myself making my husband a goosey soup. So I started with goat meat and beef, and so I'm adding some beef bouillon, salt, and onions to the pot with some water, and I'm going to allow that to steam and cook. Then this was my first time cooking with tripe. Y'all, I was so grossed out by the texture, but I hope my husband likes it. So I cut that up, put it in a pot with some onions, a beef bouillon, and lots of water so that I can get it very soft. So we're going to add that to the stove and allow it to cook. Then I'm going to prepare my smoked fish. I add some boiling water to a bowl, cover it so it can soften up, and chop up my spinach while the fish is softening up. Then I'm going to debone the fish, and I left some of the skin on, and then now I am preparing my agouti. You do that with some powdered agouti, and you add stock from the meat, not a lot because you want the paste to be very, very thick. After that, I remove my cooked meat from the pot and set it aside. I'm adding palm oil and onions to a saucepan, and I add some iru, which is locust beans, and we're gonna fry that for a little bit. Then I add my base, which is 2 bell peppers, 2 habaneros, and an onion. I'm adding some more beef bouillon to season it, and we're gonna cook it down till it looks like this. Then you're gonna take the stock from the meat and add that to your pot and allow that to get to a boil. Now we're gonna cook our agouti. So from everything I saw online, you add the agouti in lumps, just like this. And when it cooks, then you break it up. So I let that cook for about 15 minutes, and I don't think that was enough. So I let it cook for about 5 more minutes, and it was perfect. So then I broke it up, and now I'm adding a little bit of water, my smoked fish, and my beef, goat meat, and tripe to the pot. We're going to mix that up really well and add a little bit more water to the pot. So you may have to season it some more. So I added some hot pepper and a little bit more beef bouillon because I was adding so much water. Then you add some uziza, which is basically like black pepper leaf, to the pot and allow that to cook for about 6 minutes, and then you're going to mix it up. Now for the final touch, we're going to add some water, and finally we are going to add spinach and allow the spinach to cook for about 3 to 5 minutes depending on the texture you like your spinach. And oh my god, y'all, oh, and I forgot to add my crayfish powder, so I had to add that and allow it to cook for about 5 more minutes. Y'all, I was so proud of myself. Look how beautiful this agouti came out. I sent my husband a video and he was like, wow. And he worked a double last night, so I'm guessing when he wakes up he is going to make some erba or some gari, and he's going to tear up this agouti.